silent. Blood has been spilled here. This is Madrid. One-third of the city is in ruin. But 1 million people live behind the barricades of Spain's capital. They eat what little there is to eat. They sleep where they can. They go about their daily work, trusting the men who guard their city. Sometimes, on the surface, everything seems almost normal. We must give them credit. This is the kind of thing the fascist dictators do very well. After the day's work, the citizens of Madrid train in empty lots. No pasarán, they shall not pass. Even the children defend the city in their play. Carpenters, storekeepers, bakers, machinists, bootmakers, their sons and younger brothers help to build the barricades. Water flows into the Spanish earth, and wheat is planted behind the lines, food for the front. Though death may come from the afternoon sky, life goes on, week after week, hour after hour. Germany and Italy want Spanish steel for guns, Spanish coal for warships, copper, lead, mercury, zinc. Hitler wants iron, Mussolini wants coal. Fearing the walls that were built to shelter them, many families take refuge in the nearby mountains. The caves in which they live are dark and cold. There is little food. Water is 2 miles away, yet they have lived here for many months. Children have been born here. Old people have died here. Men are fighting, and some have died. This is the cemetery of the International Volunteers. Men have come from all the countries of the world to fight for the idea of democracy, to make Madrid the tomb of fascism. Spaniards marching, exiled German and Italian volunteers marching with the Army of the Republic, French and Belgians, English and Irish, Czechs and Hungarians, Spanish and Slavic peasants against the landlords who have ruined the villages, Spanish and Polish miners against the generals who make war on children. Spaniards, Americans, and Canadians march under General Miaja against the fascists who attacked an elected government. The army of the people marching into fire. The soldiers listen to Commandant Lister, formerly a stonemason in Galicia. After a year of fighting, we have rested for 2 weeks. After a year of fighting, we return, this time to attack. This is the season when olives turn blood red in the sun. It seems that even the olives are bleeding now. But someday, after our victory, there will be no more violence, no more bloodshed here in Spain. Some of us may die before that time, but others must live for greater work than this. For when we finish with war, Spain will be our Spain. Each life, therefore, is doubly precious to us. Remember this, officers. When you take these men into action, remember they are your brothers. If their blood is spilled, it is the blood of your brothers. Each life is sacred to Spain's future. People's army moving into fire. These men advance against violent death. They have the traditional courage of men who fight for freedom and for bread. Shrapnel wounds of the head and face. A row of machine gun slugs perforating the stomach. Ugly flesh wounds opened by bits of explosive shells. Every foot of earth costs blood. An American ambulance unit, 200 yards behind the trenches on roads crossed by shell fire. An American doctor attends the wounded, struck down in defense of the Valencia road, lifeline to Madrid. Doctors rush to bind the gaping wounds. Time is precious. Blood is precious. Ambulances speed the injured to operating tables where surgeons work under difficulties unknown in time of peace. This is an American hospital. Side by side, the mother bombed in her home, the son shot at the front. This man was struck by an Italian explosive bullet. Don't turn away. This is neutrality. This is non-intervention, Italian style. The wounded have spent their blood. Behind the lines, the people stand ready to restore their loss. At the Hispano-Canadian Blood Transfusion Institute, donors wait to give their blood. From these arms there is tapped, pint by pint, a great reservoir of human blood that flows towards exhausted veins. The Canadians begin their daily errand of skill and mercy. The roads are dangerous, swept by flying steel. The blood truck moving into fire. Is camouflaged. A red cross is useless in this war. The fascists regard it as an excellent target. There must be no delays. Time means blood. blood for the Jarama front, blood for the men at Morata, blood for the crucial fight beyond Brunetta, blood for the battalions fighting in the mountain passes of Guadarrama, blood for the shock troops at Guadalajara. A destination, one of the 6 front hospitals established under Dr. Edward Barsky of the American Medical Bureau. The hospital staff have been waiting for the arrival of the blood truck. Dr. Pitt greets Dr. Bethune. The transfusions will begin. From the heart of Spain, blood. Blood to renew life. Escobedo comes to visit Enrique Galan, the boy who has received her blood. He will soon be out in the sunlight again. He will walk again. A new kind of friendship begins, strengthened by blood.